And they just recently announced that the... okay, sorry about that. I wasn't sure if I was going to make that.
Lights, camera, action.
Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Namco Museum Archives Volume 1. So last time we played Pac-Man Championship Edition as the first game of this little collection and whatnot. And I don't know if I'm going to tackle every single game in this collection per se. I more or less plan on just covering the Pac-Man titles, but if you guys ever want to see any more of the Namco Museum Archives, if you're curious for like Galaxian or Xevious, I know a little bit about this game years ago. Mappy, Dig Dug, all these other titles. I've done a couple of these in a different Namco collection, so like that's why I'm not really tackling all of them per se. I just want to tackle the ones that I personally find interesting. But yeah, just throwing it out there. If you guys have any particular ones you want to see, and if I get enough like, hey, you know, I want to see that, then maybe I'll take a look at them. But today we are looking at Pac-Man on the original, not the original, but the first volume. And if things go well, this might be its own video, but if not, I might actually just combine this with Pac-Land on Volume 2. So we would head on over to Volume 2 and check that out. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get things started. I believe my grandpa owned the original Pac-Man on the NES. And, like, that was your at-home Pac-Man. And I believe it served well from what I remember. But I remember mostly playing Miss Pac-Man at his house. So I don't have the biggest memory of OG Pac-Man. Oh, what do we got here? Okake Machibus Ko. Okay, so these are like the, I guess like the Japanese names. Yeah, like Namcod is, you know, these are like Japanese Famicom ports. So, you know, I'm not going to be able to read the English there. It's Japanese. I probably butchered the heck out of it, so I'm so sorry that I did that. Oh, I was going to say, are we playing? No, I'm not. Okay, Pac-Man's just taking a sweet time on this menu. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started, see how this plays. Okay, here's the sound. So obviously a little different from the arcade, but I will say playing-wise, no surprise. Once again, this is one of those hard... Oh my god, please let me go in the direction I want. This is one of those harder videos for me to talk about, because it's really just Pac-Man. Nothing much more I can really add that I haven't added to any of the other videos I've already done. I will say this, I noticed this a teeny tiny bit in Championship Edition on this collection, but it is a teeny tiny bit stiff with the controls, where like arcade feels a lot more fluent. Here it really shows, because this is like I said, the original Pac-Man on NES. So like when I want to make like a left here, or like up, down, left, right, like see how I'm going up there? I didn't want to go up there, I wanted to go up here. That just happened without me trying to do that on purpose. Like that was me trying to really do what I wanted to do. And I'm using a control stick, I'm not using the D-pad. Let me try switching the D-pad. Alright, so here we go. D-pad's going to be a lot more accurate because you've got like that more stiff feeling. But I'm a type of guy, I like Pac-Man with a joystick because that feels like the original arcade feel. But with NES Pac-Man, if you want that accuracy, you're probably going to want to go D-pad. Which isn't bad, you know. I covered Pac-Man on Game Boy not that long ago. And I don't remember, I think I went control stick with that and a little bit of D-pad. Like I didn't really talk about it. Probably should have. But, yeah, I don't know. I would argue D-pad's your way to go with this. I want to at least get to level 3 here so we can show off the first cutscene and whatnot. But if I... Oh, shoot. Okay, I was going to say, if I don't have anything else to talk about, frick. Okay. Man, I just realized their eyes. Their eyes, I don't know if when they go through pack dots, it's transparent. But I believe the black in their eyes is just transparent sprites. Let's take a look. Yeah, so their eyes are transparent. I just saw Blinky go through the pack dots and whatnot. The eyes are transparent, so there's no white void in their eyes. You die to like Blinky, you're gonna see a little bit of Pac-Man going through Blinky, which is pretty darn creepy. Ah, there we go. Oh, what the frick? They split off. I was like, wait a minute, where's the other ghost? Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna eat you real quick, and then I'm just gonna finish up this level. There we go. And the sprites for the fruit are all red, I guess. Like the strawberries red. Cherries are red. I mean, I guess that's normal. That's their color. But I wonder if the other fruit are also red. Okay, no, the peach, actually. Or the orange? Orange, I guess? I guess that's the color they're using for orange. It's not really orange. It really does remind me of peach, but maybe it's a peach? I don't freaking know. I guess I'm not the biggest pack expert ever, you know? I don't quite remember what's orange or what's peach. I want to say it's an orange, but it looks peach colored. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Let's actually go nab one of those. You're not making things easier for me. Okay, there we go. I want the... No! Why would you do this to me? Oh, that's the extra life sound. That's cool. That upsets me, dude. That was my orange. No. Fudge. Okay. That sucks, though, because... Let's try the rewind feature. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I've backed up. Let's back up a little bit more. There we go. Let that guy up there live. Let Clyde live. Try this on out for size. There we go. Look at that. Rewriting history. Beautiful. Now, once again, I'm not the type of person to use the rewind feature for say. I would have easily taken my medicine and lived with that and whatnot. I'm more or less just showing off the rewind feature like I did in Championship Edition, just to kind of give you an idea of like what it's like to play Pac-Man with a rewind feature. It does, you know, what you would think it would be. Once again, that is my complaint. I don't know if it's just because like it's an NES game and that was the only way they could do it. But I feel like you could have made it at least a little bit better. I've seen like the Super Nintendo, like the SNES Classic, the NES Classic, I think the NES Classic, but the SNES Classic and the Genesis Classic, you could actually rewind time pretty well in those games. Like you can see play-by-play the rewind features. Like even in the like the classic collections of those. Where here it's like it's a button press, so like I'll go here, boom, and like you rewind a little bit, but you don't get the rewinding like specifically where you want. It may be an NES thing. I'm not all that sure, but it is what it is. So yeah, I think that's about it for this Pac-Man video, like, or this particular part of the Pac-Man video. As much as I like, you know, playing Pac-Man, I don't really know how much more I could add. I've played this for about maybe 5-6 minutes, and this would be an extremely short video. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll be its own video. I'm not too sure. I feel like I want to make Pac-Land its own video as well, but that also might be a short video. So, I am actually going to go ahead and quit things here. I don't know which level I made it to. I think this is like 4, so I'm like, I'd be on 5. That's the apple, and it's red. So, you've got a lot of reddish, pinkish looking fruit here. They're going with the same kind of color palettes. That's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and pause. Actually, let's go ahead and die. I know that sounds horrible. Take this out of context if you must. Let's go ahead and die, so I can actually put in my score. I want to keep my score. I think you get to save your score. It's the NES, so that may not be a thing. Oh, it is. But I think it only keeps the score. It doesn't keep your name. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Cool. And let's go ahead and not do that. Sorry about that. Return to the main menu. Yes. And there you go. That was Pac-Man on the Namco Museum Archives Volume 1. I think I am actually going to go ahead and pop on over to Volume 2 real quick and take a look at the games over there. I believe Pac-Land is the only Pac-Man game on there, but we shall take a look. I love how I bought these and I don't even know what I've gotten. Alright, now we're on Namco Museum Archives Volume 2. Let's go ahead and press any button, which I press the start button because that feels the most natural to me. We gotta agree to all these things that I totally read. Probably just sold my soul to the devil and all that, but yeah, here we are, Volume 2. And this is a good way for you guys to take a look at Volume 2 and see if there's any games on here that you'd like to see me tackle. Don't just like I know there are some people who watch my channel who are like, play all of them, you know. I'm not playing all of them. I don't think, at least. But just, you know, if there's any particular ones you are very invested in, show off, you know, in the comments what you'd like to see me play. We got Galaga. Galaga is one of my personal favorite Namco games of all time. If anything, one of my favorite arcade games of all time. So definitely top 5 or maybe top 10. We got Battle City. I actually don't know anything about that game, so that sounds interesting. Here's Pac-Land. That's the game we're going to be taking a look at here in a few seconds. Dig Dug 2. Super Xavious, which I don't think I know too much about. It does look about the same as the original, but I would like to take a look at that. Mappy Land. I love Mappy, but I've never played Mappy Land, and it's supposed to be like Pac-Land's version of Mappy. So that's pretty neat. We got Legacy of the Wizard. I don't know a thing about that. We got Rolling Thunder, Dragon Buster 2, and Mendel Palace, I guess, and Gapless, which I believe is a new Galaga of some kind, so maybe I'll have to take a look at that. I didn't even know what Gapless was. That's pretty dang cool. Yes, let's go ahead and pop on into Pac-Land without further ado before I delay things too long. This is 1985, so I'm actually a little impressed with the time frame. A great place to visit, Pac-Man sets off on his adventure to return a lost fairy to Fairyland. He leaves town and goes over the mountain and through the woods, meeting danger and mystery along the way. A new fantasy animation game following Pac-Man's adventures. Now, I'm letting you know right now, I'm so bad at Pac-Land when it comes to this one part with the bridge and the water. I don't know why. Every time I've ever played Pac-Land, I always lose there, and it really sucks. I might have to use the rewind feature quite a lot, just to maybe finally understand that. But yeah, I prefer the cosmic background, so that's what I'm throwing in here right now. Yeah, Pac-Land, let's go ahead and get things started. Thank God for the rewind feature. Beep, 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 boo. Man, I love Pac-Land, but holy crap, if it ain't... What the? I have to control it with the buttons? No! Oh, shoot! Left and right are the Y and A buttons on this game. Oh, okay, I touched two. Let's go ahead and rewind. Rewind a bit more. I don't know about this one. Okay, is there a way to change the controls? Like, I can kind of understand why they did this, but it is not my thing. There's no way to change them. You can't change them. No! That's a darn shame. Okay, yeah, because if you want to jump, you can basically press any direction on the control stick, which is still really weird. I want to jump with, like, the L button for some reason. That's really throwing me off. Okay, I'm just going to try my best to hold forward. Ah! And not touch anything bad. No! Oh, what the frick? I totally... I'm so bad at this. No! Oh my god. Okay, this just makes me want to go back and play the original Pac-Land, which I do have on a different Pac-Man collection I could play it on. But I really wanted to look at the NES one. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of neat, but... I don't like the controls. Call me picky. Call me freaking... Like, look at this. There's even, like, a little bit of delay. Like... What is it? I guess? It's weird. I guess you can also hold, like, press the crap out of the button and guess make Pac-Man run. There we go. I guess we got maybe, like, an extra life or something. Oh, no, wait. That was a power pellet. Break time. Well, I'll say this, okay? I shouldn't be too much of a critique. That's a church in the background. Holy crap. I shouldn't be that much of a critique, though. Because, you know, this is the NES version of it. This was your at-home source of playing this game if you weren't at the arcade. And for that, I will commend it. It's pretty good. It's a little weird controls-wise. I feel like, I don't know why. Shoot. Okay, I don't know why they had to do the buttons for the movement. My god, people. You're scaring me. No! Frick. You know, I'll bite the dust there. Where do you send me back, though? How far do you send me back? I will not take that lump. I want to get at least a little further into this just to kind of show off a little bit of the game. Bop, bop, ba, da, ba. For you kiddos out there who play your Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Smash Bros. 4, this is basically where Pac-Man or Pac-Land originates for that Pac-Man stage. Now, I'm going to throw my Smash Bros. Complaint here in this Pac-Land on NES. But I like the Pac-Land stage on Smash Bros. I think it's okay, though. As cool as it is. Where the frick was the Pac-Maze from the Smash Bros. On 3DS? Like, come on now. You could have totally given us Pac-Maze. Like, that would have been beautiful for Smash Ultimate. And you didn't give it to us. Like, come on, man. It's not like Pac-Land is like the origin. I mean, I guess it's like the origin of like 3D looking Pac-Man, I guess. But, you know, let's rewind it quite a bit. Because I don't want to lose that many lives. Ba 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 da ba. Frick me, dude. Ba 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 da ba. Da da da. I would like to be able to like return backwards because I know there's like a returning point. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna see if we can at least get that far. My God. They thrive like they're little babies of ghosts. What is that? Are they like... I'm just gonna pretend they're like ghost bombs of some kind. Because I don't want to think they're like reproducing these ghosts somehow, some way. And they're using them as bombs. That's going too far back. What am I doing? I'm getting too carried away. Man, right into that. Go, Pac-Man, go. Just gonna wait for this guy to go by. Thank you. I think that's Blanky. Son of a bee. That's... really scary. Ah! There we go. Oh, frick. That's right, I can eat these guys for a second. It's a little floaty, too. Like, there's some weird float to it. It's doable. I highly recommend when you play this game, you use the rewind feature if you desire to keep going, because, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you can get good at this. Maybe it's just me getting too soft with the times that NES games are not doable for me, I guess. Though they changed the song. What the frick? What's with the bridge? What the frick? You expect me to, like... The frick. Oh, I have a double jump? I have a double jump? I can jump as much as I want? Oh, it's because I got the fairy thing, right? Like, I returned to the fairy or whatever the frick whatever the frick the story was. Okay, so it's... Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna have a lot of people kill me for this, because it's going to sound like my age group or my time. It really isn't, honestly. I'm not even the biggest fan of this when I say this. It reminds me a teeny tiny bit... Now, I'm gonna follow up after this with something better, but... It reminds me a teeny tiny bit of Flappy Bird. I'm gonna have a lot of people be like, oh my god, Flappy Bird? Oh god, like, what a comparison. Oh, we're gonna have Miss Pac-Man? Is Miss Pac-Man gonna be here? Miss Pac-Man is supposed to come out of the house, right? I thought it was. Ready? Oh, here we go. So just send us back out into the wild. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, I can't jump anymore. What the frick? Ba-ba-da-ba. I will say, I do like it. I do like it. I think, like, having to adjust the weird controls aside. What? Okay. Let's go ahead and just reverse backwards quite a bit. I want to retry that in general. Ba, 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 ba. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I pressed the button by accident. Ba, 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 ba. Da, da, do, do, do. Good stuff, though. I will definitely say I like this game. It's far from perfect, and if you have the ability to play the original Pac-Man Land with whatever controls you have, play that. But, you know, if this is your only source of option and whatnot, I would say it's feasible. Very doable. But yeah, I don't know. Like, the double jump, when I said it was like Flappy Bird, I don't mean to, like... I don't want to crap on Flappy Bird, because in my opinion, Flappy Bird's a pretty fun, like, little arcade game. Don't get me wrong, I've had fun with Flappy Bird. But it's not the bee's knees to me. Like, it wasn't, like... For me, it wasn't the popular thing when it came out. Like, I played it, but it wasn't, like... It wasn't a fad I was in, per se. But it just reminded me of that gameplay, because you were taking a dip into these, like, little pits with, like, the cherries there. But at the same time, you're trying to, I don't know how to explain it. I could also argue that it's similar to Kirby, but Kirby has like a puff feel to him, and he didn't really have a puff feel. He just felt more like he had like multiple double jumps, which gave me that Flappy Bird vibe. I'm gonna have like that's the thing I worry, because I did the Namco collection or like whatever it was a while back on Switch, and as fun as that was and whatnot, I did have some people I would argue probably above my age, just like really giving me like that talk of like, this is how it is, like these are how arcade games work, sonny. You know, and like I felt so okay, so I didn't make it, but we're gonna have to really reverse this sucker, because like this is the part that always stopped me. I could never get past the pool. I need to understand the pool. What the frick? Why would I ask for a reverse just for that to be like the place they put me? Come on now. Okay, so we can just kind of... Okay, good to know. Yeah! Okay, how does that take you? Freaking A. I'm so bad. No. Yeah! That's not gonna do it. No, I gotta figure out this part. Is that good? Was it like you want to wait till like the very last minute or something? Oh, we did it! Okay, I know I just did it and I accomplished my goal. Hang on. I know, frick, I'm so sorry. Okay, so yeah, you basically have to wait till the very end, which makes sense. I don't know why I was so bad at that Sorry, I had a hiccup. I don't know why I'm so bad about that before. Like, look at this. Look at this. I've got this now. I'm jumping the pool. I've never made it this far. Bop, bop, ba da ba, ba, fudge. No! Get out of here, Inky. I'm enjoying myself. Honestly, though, I think Pac-Land definitely could have been its own video. As much as I enjoyed, like I said, the original Pac-Man and whatnot, I can make a video out of Pac-Land. The original Pac-Man was just like, it was like a bonus. If anything, I kind of feel bad. I kind of wish I had done Pac-Land and then Pac-Man at the end as a bonus for those who wanted that, but that's okay. We only play Pac-Man for 5 minutes. Most people can deal with me for 5 minutes. Or if you truly didn't want to watch me play Pac-Man, you could just skip ahead. And just skip to the Pac-Land action, which, you know, that's fair. YouTubers probably deal with that all the time when it comes to being watched and whatnot. I mean, God knows how many times I've ever watched a video. There's a particular part I'm looking for, like, I'll skip to that point. But typically I watch all of it. I think my audience retention, like, this is just a random fun fact about my channel. My audience retention with all the content I upload, apparently, like, I'm able to keep everyone's attention on an average of, like, 5 minutes, which, given all the content I've ever made, if you're combining it all as a whole, that's actually not that bad. But, like, if you count just, like, the months progress and whatnot, my time has went up. I think it's, like, 7 minutes or 8 minutes, which you have to take into consideration. There are people who watch me who will watch the whole video, but then there's people who will watch me who watch maybe, like, a minute and leave. So it kind of, it's hard to balance out that time, but audience retention has went up a little bit. So that's kind of like a compliment. But anyway, so enough about YouTube stats. That's just a random little fun fact. I don't really talk about that on my channel often, so I thought maybe somebody would find that interesting. Hello. Man, I love the dream ones. You just constantly jump. Look at Pac-Man. Okay, you shouldn't do that. You should not try to climb the rooftops all the time. But you can climb the rooftops. You can climb. Frick. Go, Pac-Man. Yeah, there you go. You freaking climb these houses and... whoa, okay. Whoa! A little bit of lag. Frick. Okay. I just kind of wanted whatever was up here. Frick, dude. The fruit went away, but that's okay. We got that. Well, I'm on round 8. You know what's weird? I don't like the controls, but 1, I'm adjusting to them, and 2, I really like Pac-Land. Like, I didn't think I'd be this much of a fan of Pac-Land. I've gotten further in the NES version than I did with the original. It did require the rewind feature to learn that, but, like, I could have easily played Pac-Land on my own time. Just to, like, get accustomed to the part of the level I was bad at, but I never did. Like, every time I've ever played Pac-Land, it was always on recording, which was, like, maybe 2 times in my life. And that was it. What was that rewind? I know I rewinded. What was that? Holy heck. It definitely gets harder. There's a lot of ghosts in your way. Ah! No. Man, they come in waves. You gotta be patient. You can't just run right like I do. Okay. Hit. Frick, dude. I like this game, but frick, I'm getting... Oh my god. I went too far back. There we go. I also recommend if you're doing the jump, you don't have to use the control stick to jump. You can actually just go ahead and do the D-pad, press down, press left, whatever you want to do. I recommend the D-pad. This is another one of those D-pad games. And I don't know if that's just, like, because it's NES. Maybe that's, like, why I'm heading in that direction of, like, D-pad. It just feels more natural, I suppose. But there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Totally grew up on the D-pad at least a little bit. Like, I was a Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, Dreamcast kid. At least when I was born. But I did grow up on Genesis as well, and, like, Super Nintendo. And the PS1 had just a D-pad at one point. So, like, I did grow up D-pad to a pretty good degree. And I even played, like, the NES at my grandpa's house, you know, because he still had his and whatnot. He had it for years and all that. I don't know what he's done with it now. It's somewhere, I'm sure. But, shoot, I didn't want to die there. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that I had those memories with him. My memories of Pac-Man typically were with him, so. And I think... Now, ever since I owned, like, this is just like a fun little story to share out there for anybody watching me on my channel, or just for anybody who's curious to hear me out. But, like I was saying, like, I had a lot of memories growing up with, like, Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man with my grandpa, especially Miss Pac-Man. And ever since I got the arcade 1-up version of the original Pac-Man, like, I'd had him come over to my house and, like, check it out. And he thought it was, like, the coolest thing to have, like, your own, like, practical Pac-Man arcade machine in your room and whatnot. It's what I'd consider one of my greater treasures in my room, because it's cool to own. And, I know I'm reversing the heck out of this, I'm sorry, guys. But, there we go, okay. Let's go ahead and just kind of hang around for a bit, so my time can last. Man, these platforms, though. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track of my story. But yeah, basically, like, I grew up with a lot of Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man with him, so... to have him come over and, like, try out the arcade machine was kind of like... It was, like, nice little memories of the past, you know. I've had some... family hits here and there and whatnot, and family member split and all that. So, like, memories like that coming back for even just a short second were, like, it was nice. And they just recently announced that the... okay, sorry about that. I wasn't sure if I was going to make that. there was recent announcement that Miss Pac-Man is getting the arcade 1-up treatment, which I never thought was going to happen because there's a lot of Miss Pac-Man issues right now from what I know. And I really want one, but I don't really have the room for it, per se, so, like, I might have to, like, sacrifice the Pac-Man arcade machine for it. I don't think I'd, like, sell it, per se. I would just have to put it in a different part of the house and be like, here you guys go. You can have Pac-Man, because I love Miss Pac-Man. I gotta have Miss Pac-Man, so, you know, one of those kind of things. But, what I would give for myself to get that Miss Pac-Man arcade machine and have my grandpa come over and, like, try that one out, because that would be, like, coming full circle. Like, he had Miss Pac-Man on, like, he had the plug and play, and he also had, like, Miss Pac-Man on NES. So that was our way of, like, playing it together and whatnot. And I think it would just be pretty neat to come full circle and actually have, like, the arcade counterpart in your actual house, and you can, like, play it with him after all those years. Like, I don't know. I like Poetic stuff like that. It's heartwarming. I didn't really grow up with Ninja Turtles, per se. This is, once again, a random little thing, but, like, I didn't grow up with Ninja Turtles, per se. But, I love the Ninja Turtles arcade cabinet from Arcade 1-Up. And, I had my grandpa come over, and, like, I'm like, okay, he doesn't really, like, he probably doesn't remember this or anything like that. Like, it never was anything I remember him knowing. And, I don't know what I'm doing here. But he played it with me, and he was one of the turtles, and even though he wasn't doing, like, tremendous, like, he got good over time with me. And I was just like, dude, this is sick. Like, it was just neat, you know? I haven't got to play with him in video games forever, because, like, he doesn't really have his video game setup stuff anymore. He mostly just plays, like, Dr. Mario and whatnot on an old Game Boy Advance SP and whatnot, but, you know, I don't blame him. Obviously, he's not the type of person to, like, play games with multiple people. I mean, he's my grandpa. I'm glad that he plays some kind of video games in general to this day, you know? So, I was just really thankful that he would actually, like, he's played arcade game with me at some point. I am so sorry. I'm kind of messed up controls-wise, because I really want to use the D-pad to, like, move, but I can't. Like, it's really throwing me off in these, like, little tight sections. I'm really trying. We're on round 11, so I will be wrapping things up really soon. I'm so sorry that I babbled on about stories and whatnot. I don't know. I have a lot to say sometimes, so just like sharing some fun facts, I suppose, when the time is right. What the frick? Okay. Oh, man. I love Pac-Man's little hat, though. It's different than the actual Pac-Land arcade. Sue, you're weird. You're weird, my lady. I love Sue, but fricking A, you are weird. And I love you for that. It's great. Oh, frick. Okay, they're getting too close for my comfort. No! I really need it. God forsake it. It's so... Wait. What? Oh, frick. Oh, God. I can't, dude. I can't frickin' do it. Go! No! Get away from me! We made it to Fairyland. Holy crap. Man, if I didn't have the rewind feature, I wouldn't even be here. But you know what? That's fine. Yeah, I will admit I'm not the best at this game, so I do need it to keep going. However... Okay, really? Like I said, like, I do need it just to keep going, but at the same time, I do get to see what this game has to offer if you make it that far. Like, it kind of gives me the incentive of, I want to try to see if I can get this far without the rewind feature, you know? So, except there goes me, like, pressing the frick out of it. God dang it. Okay, we good? God dang it. Stop, frick. No! Okay, I think that's probably going to be about it for me. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save. We go into system menu, save. I want to keep this progress because I really want to see how far you can get in Pac-Land. I don't know if there's a true ending or anything like that. I'm sure there is of some kind. Maybe. It's Pac-Man, for all I know. But I think that was a pretty good way of showing off Pac-Land for NES. That was fun. I actually had a lot of fun with that one. I had more fun with that than I thought I would. I will praise the rewind feature for that, though. If I didn't have that, this video would not only would have been cut shorter, but I probably wouldn't have had as much fun because I got to see more of this game. To see more of a Pac-Man game that I've played previously is pretty neat. But I did need that crutch, I guess, which, you know, call me what you will, but it was fun. But yeah, guys, thank y'all very much for watching this video. Once again, if you want to see me tackle any more of these titles, Dig Dug 2, Super Exvius, Mappy Land, Legacy of the Wizard, Rolling Thunder, Dragon Buster 2, Mendel Palace, Gapless. I kind of want to try Gapless. And Galaga and whatnot, Battle City, all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to see any more games from the Namco Museum Archives Volume 1 or 2, let me know down in the comments. I'm not the type of person where, like, if one person tells me to play it, I'll play it. I gotta have a couple people tell me I would like to see that game. So if I get a couple of them, we'll be good to go. Other than that, though, guys, that was a lot of fun. I actually really, really had a lot of fun with that one. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video. So, guys, thank you all very much for watching, and I shall see you all next time. Take care. Before we end off this video, I'd like to take a second to thank those who support me via Patreon. Superstar shoutout to Game & Clyde and Johnny Hedgewolf. If anybody else wants to support me on Patreon, there will be links in the description along with my other social media links. Thanks for watching, guys.